One of my faves, she's truly become a friend over the years, Dr. Carole Lieberman, known as the terrorist therapist. I want to talk to her about the 4th of July and all of our FIFA events. We've got, good morning, Carole.
Morning.
Hi. I mean, we've got great security at these events, but that doesn't mean they still aren't targets, right?
I know. This is a really difficult situation because I don't want to tell people not to go. This is a great celebration. On the other hand, people do need to use some caution. And one of the main reasons, current reasons, why we need to be, why the terrorists have shown us, and by terrorists I mean not only radical Islamist terrorists, but people who are accelerationists now, people of all different stripes, who hate people, hate America for different reasons, whether it's whether it's Trump or whether it's other people in his cabinet or whether it's just people who are rich. There are people. There is also, of course, a lot of anti-Semitism. So there's a lot of targets that people are hating.
Isn't it funny how the party of coexisting just hates everybody?
Yeah, right.
They just hate everybody. They don't care. But I mean, there was a foiled attempt to 5 guys. Sadly, one of them from Missouri at UFC.
Yes, that's where I was going.
Okay.
That's why we need to wake up and realize that these threats aren't over. There was a very, very, very serious plot to attack the UFC, on June 14th on the White House lawn, and that was to kill the president, his cabinet, all those people, political people, rich people, also to kill congressmen and women who get money from AIPAC, an Israel lobbying organization. So it was there were multiple targets all in one spot. And there were people, they think there were around 23 people altogether. They're still continuing to arrest people.
Good.
But it started with, the way it was foiled was so, it was such a minor kind of thing. I mean, this could have not happened. So the mother of one of them was a man called Tyson Proper in Ohio. She noticed that her son was stacking up, that he was using his $3,000 graduation money to get some weapons, and that he was talking about funny things, not ha-ha funny, strange things, worrisome things online. So she put it together, and she called the police.
Thank God.
And that was on June 10th, and this was supposed to go down on June 14th. So just think of what a close call it was. And so now they arrested 5 people originally, and now they just arrested another 2. And of course they're able to find other names because of names being on the phones of the first person that they arrested.
And social media.
And also,
they were all over social media. We need to get rid of social media. It's ruined the world.
It's ruined the world, yes.
Yeah.
And maybe it's going to happen with all these lawsuits against the social media giants. They're paying out millions and millions of dollars, so maybe that'll do it.
Yeah.
But anyhow, so this is just a reminder. Oh, and the thing that was really interesting is that the way that they were going to attack was really a copy of typical radical Islamist strategy. They were going to use drones carrying explosives, drop explosives on buildings surrounding the South Lawn where the UFC fighting was going on, and then directing the crowd, the panicked crowd, into an area where who would then be shooting the people as they ran away from the drones. This is from the explosives.
The fish in a barrel. They became fish in a barrel at that point.
Exactly. And the last part of it was supposed to be, then with all this pandemonium, to then go into the White House. So this was like a perfectly radical Islamist type plot.
Well, if it weren't for that mom, let's just give her the Congressional Medal of Honor at this point. I mean, she just saved thousands of lives.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know,
And you know,
I'm sorry. Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
No, I was
Well,
just
I
going
was
to
just
say,
going to
see
say, if our
something, say
security,
something.
well, yes, and if our security is dependent upon a mother from Ohio, we're in big trouble.
Yeah, that part. So the see something, say something is a real thing. So I don't care if it's your kid, and they're like, I'm not gonna snitch. Well, you better, because I don't want cousin Tilly to get killed because you don't want to be a snitch. Her life is worth more than your reputation. So I would
Yeah.
I would tell in a heartbeat. That's just me. But we have a lot of people who see these things happening in their own homes and they don't say anything. So she's a hero.
Yes, absolutely. And yes, they care more about protecting their, I mean, of course you want to protect your child, but, you know, but these days you have to be looking out for the better good or the bigger good as well.
Well, and we have people from all over the world in the United States right now. And I know one of the soccer referees got sent home even though he had a visa because he was on the terror watch list. So they're catching him at the airports and shipping him out. I don't know if he had nefarious intentions or not, but you know what? Why take a chance?
Yes, and the Iranian team was whining about they were being housed in a different place other than Los Angeles, and they were whining about that they how can they prepare, because they had hoped to practice the day before, and the way they had them situated, they weren't going to be able to do that. Now I understand that that is a you can, even if you practice on a different field, the same, so I get it. But, these things have to be put into place.
Well, we have to protect ourselves. And I don't think their team was going to do anything. But the people who are with their team, we don't know them from Adam. We don't know them from Adam. They could be part of the cult that runs Iran right now. So it's kind of scary. But the environment, I mean, I don't want people to not go.
Right. They just have to be careful. If it's an indoor event, they need to make sure they know where the exits are and to have a plan how to get there. If it's an outdoor event, they need to make an escape plan too. Hopefully none of these things are going to be necessary, but they'll be able to relax more if they have these plans. Plus, they need to be looking around. Like you said, if you see something, say something, and to notify somebody.
Head on a swivel. I love that they're taking law enforcement from all over the country. And 3 of my friends have gone to the FIFA in Kansas City, the FIFA games in Kansas City, and helped with security, because you can't have enough cops there because there's so many people. Right.
And and when they attack the cops, I mean, it's isn't it? When we were young, the idea of attacking a cop didn't really come into people's minds. They're not most of the people. And now it's like just taken for granted that, okay, well, if cops surround you, or at an event, I mean, that's the event.
When I was a teenager, we avoided them at all costs. I'm just going to say. There was a cop, we went east. We left. We got out of there. We weren't doing anything wrong, but we knew better. Yes.
And now it's like, that's an entertainment. That's what we'll do for the day. Go attack cops.
I couldn't be a cop. I'd be in federal prison because there's no way. There's just no way I'd put up with what they have to put up with. But these guys are heroes, and they don't do what they do because they get paid well. You and I both know that. Right. And girls. Right. Yeah. Can you imagine being a female cop these days?
Oh, man. It's... They are all really heroes, and yes, they don't get paid $1 million, and we need them. Remember all the cries from our leftist friends. Get rid of the cops. Get rid of the cops so you can you can commit crimes.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much the party's mantra now. Let everybody do whatever they want to do. Civilization be damned. That's pretty much the Democrat Party right now. But and that's sad to me because they used to stand for something and now they stand for everything nefarious, and that's sad for me. Yes. But you have been watching and talking about terrorism forever. That's why you are uh, known as the terrorist therapist, because you're board certified, and you're all over the media. And over the years, you've been on my show so many times, Carole, I've lost count, because you're one of my faves. And tomorrow's my last day, so I wanted to have you on about this topic, because I don't want to leave the air with FIFA going on and have people not hear us tell them, you've got to be paying attention. And at your 4th of July celebrations, that's a whole nother level. I don't think they're going to come to your family's house and do anything. I don't think they're going to get that personal. But the big city ones, like at Times Square and stuff, I'm just saying.
Yes, or big concerts and so on. Yes, I know. But you do. I mean, of course, we want people to celebrate. But it's one of the things is that there, like you were starting to say, there are so many people who have come over our border, and there are probably cells in every state. And one of the things that people need to look out for that is a big, an increasing worry, is the number of people who have nefarious terrorist intent and who are becoming elected to offices.
In Michigan and everywhere. It's scary. Mum dummy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Michigan, Minnesota,
New York.
Texas, but it's all over now. And it's not just about the governors. It's even dog catcher. It's small offices. Because when you get to be dog catcher, then you have a leg up to get to be, a higher one and a higher
councilman,
one.
Yeah. But and so, we have places that want immigrants who are here illegally to vote, and I'm just like, where is the America we knew? Where is she?
Yes, we need the Save America Act. And I want to say, I mean, I have loved talking with you over the years, it's very sad to me that you are leaving. People, I hope you're going to find some way to not, whatever you're going to do, that you're going to also have a way to let people know your strong opinions, because we need to hear it.
I won't be, though. I'm my life is going to get very, very small, like Happy Meal sized. It's gonna get littler because I have to do stuff for family reasons. But I'm going to be working for the state, Carole, and I've enjoyed for 25 years tossing the truth out there, and people try to lob it back at me and backhanded comments and stuff. And the problem with it is, I don't care what they think, and that's why it's been successful, because I have not cared if people disagree with me, because the truth is the truth, and I'll be dogged if I'm not going to tell the truth. And right now we have a problem in this country called people who are not Americans, who want to do terrible things in the country that too many people died to protect, for us to just let it go to hell in a handbasket. I'm not okay with that. And I'm not leaving because I'm tired of doing it. I'm leaving it because I love other people enough to walk away.
Yes.
And you'll always be my friend, just so you know.
Yes, you too. Well, you say that now, and I know you have good reasons and all that, but I think you're going to find something to do in addition, because, you're like I am. You get up early in the morning and you work all day, doing stuff that you care about.
Carole, so. You're so cute. She's like, you're still doing it, even though I'm not. I'm just saying, I'm walking away. I'm not getting any younger, and I've got stuff I need to take care of. So,
Sure. Well, you're entitled to do that. You put it, you gave it the office.
Yeah, I gave 37 years of my life to TV and radio, and it's just time. And I'm keeping your phone number because I'm not losing touch with the people I really care about. You and a few in Israel and one in Iran and a few people around the world who I've met through the show. I used to keep in touch with Chuck Norris, and I got to meet so many cool people doing this job, and you're one of my faves. So,
well, if you come to California, you'll have to visit.
I will. I'll let you know. I just don't know that I ever want to go there. I'm just saying.
Well, we might. I don't blame you, but we might get another go if they ever count the ballots properly.
Yeah, if
we
they
might
ever get done.
Yes.
Uh,
We
but
might have better
I do
people.
have friends in Glendale and Topanga and even in San Diego. I've got friends all over California for all the time that I lived out there. You're the only one I have in Malibu, but if I come to California, I will call you, I promise.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, Dr. Carole
I
Lieberman.
wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. And you as well. And I want people to listen to your podcast. I want them to buy your books. I want them to know how to keep in touch with what you talk about because you're like me. You put it out there. So where do they go to follow you or hear your things?
Well, they can go to my website, terroristtherapist.com, terroristtherapist.com. And they can, excuse me, also go to Twitter, where I rant every day, and they can find the latest rants, and that's at Dr. Carole MD, so at DrCarolemD.
All right, that's so awesome. Yeah, my rant is going to be over, but I will still think the way that I think, and I just love that the blonde pageant girl and the Jewish conservative from California found a forum where we could meet and become friends and tell the world what's what. So it's been amazing. Thank you, Carole.
My pleasure, really. Thank you.
Bye bye.